But once we had that meeting with preacher, came in with a folder, just had the mission on it, what we wanted to do, and the name Ashes to Life. As soon as he heard it, she poured out her heart and her vision and everything. Immediately he was like, let's get a logo. And I thought I think that was that extra spark and that extra push that she needed to get this thing moving forward.
I am currently traveling for the first Ashes to Life school event in Honduras. Stay tuned for more details. I'm so excited. When God first placed this calling in my heart, I honestly didn't know how any of it would happen. I just knew I had to obey. I remember preparing for that very first mission trip and looking around, realizing we had almost nothing. The funds were below the budget. We didn't have a school suppliers. We didn't have transportation. We didn't even have a vehicle to carry the school supplies into the village. Even with all the uncertainty, we kept moving forward. Not because we had resources, but because we had obedience. I remember waking up the very morning of the outreach and asking my uncle if he could borrow his car because we still had no way to get all of the supplies to the school. And somehow, little by little, God kept providing. My close friends in Honduras began using their own connections and resources to help us gather the school supplies from the city. People stepped in at the very right moment. Doors opened when there seemed to be no way forward. Looking back now, I realize that the very first mission trip was never sustained by money or planning. It was sustained by God. That trip taught me something I will never forget. When God calls you, you do not wait until everything makes sense. You obey and He provides the rest. And that day, watching those children receive backpacks and school supplies with so much joy, I knew this was only the beginning.
Ashes to Life is serving families in Honduras who are not afforded the same privileges that so many are, who have the means to get an education or to travel abroad or other things like that. We are serving underprivileged children, kids that really need an organization like ours to, in essence, come to the rescue, to come to a place where we can say, you know what, we have an answer for your need. Someone told me a long time ago, see the need, take the lead. And so Ashes to Life is taking the lead in a need that these children, these families have, that otherwise I don't think would be met.
Today, things look very different from when we first started. Now we have a team traveling together to Honduras. We have a nationwide school supplier that help us gather supplies ahead of time, making that process more organized and efficient. We also have the ability to rent vehicles to transport supplies into these remote villages and reaching more students each year. In 2024, we served 47 students. The following year, we served 76 students. And this past February, we served 130 students. What started small continues to grow year after year. And through every season of this mission, one thing has remained the same: the calling. In the beginning, the calling required obedience. Today, the calling continues to require people willing to say yes. For 2027, the goal is 200 students, fully equipped with everything they need for their entire school year. We're praying through future growth opportunities, including the possibility of a clinic, to better serve these communities. Every gift helps us continue the calling, and you can join us by prayer and giving through our website or our Spark Good program.
Everybody is on board, everybody's behind it, everybody has a heartbeat for this. And I would encourage anybody that is praying about missions to put this at the top of your list, because this is going to grow, this is going to be impactful, very needful and delightful ministry.
A calling was never meant to be carried by one person alone. It takes people who are willing to pray, give, serve, and become part of God's mission through ashes to life. And that's why you're here today. Today is an opportunity to answer that calling with us, to help reach more students, more families, and continue to bring children's future from ashes to life.